What is good, people? Back again with another video. Today, y'all, I want to talk about how the narcissist will wait for you to do all your inner work, will wait for you to heal, will wait for you to get back on your feet, will wait for you to get financially stable again, will wait for you to get all the emotions and your feelings back intact, will wait for you to get a good job, will wait for you to get a new car, get a new house, and they will try to return to destroy everything. They will have a sorry after sorry after sorry after sorry and don't mean any of them. I don't care how many faces they use, they're all fake. They don't mean any of what they're telling you. They don't love you. They don't want to get back with you. They want to come back to destroy you. And if you're one that managed to get away from them and succeeded in not letting them destroy you, you caught on. You saw through the mask. You told them about themselves. Let them know that you wasn't having it. These are people that they deem to come back to. They will come back to you. They will personally make it their business to go and watch you get healed, watch you do the work, watch you get back to yourself, get back to being who you were before you even met this individual, and they will come back to destroy you. Oh yes, I have had this happen. At the time, I wasn't aware that I was dealing with a narcissist. At this time, I wasn't aware that, hey, this person is really, a narcissist. What I was under the impression was, okay, we had a problem. This person was cuckoo crazy during the relationship. It didn't go well. And yeah, they had an epiphany. They want to get back with me. So why not give it a try, right? 2 times the charm, right? Why not try it out? This is what I thought. This is what I had in mind. Mind you, still under this spell, because at this time I'm not thinking clearly. The relationship hadn't been over but maybe 4 or 5 months. I'm not knowing that the new supply was somebody that turned out to be somebody they didn't want to be with, so they was returning back to destroy me. Okay? And this is what I didn't know. Be very mindful of what you do after you get out of the relationship or the situationship dealing with this person. They will come back to destroy you. If you let it be known through social media, through text messaging, through answering emails and things of this things of this nature, if you allow them to understand that you're doing better, they know you're doing better, or they're watching you, or they're sitting flying monkeys to watch you. If they're paying attention to you and they know that you are doing better and that you're not hurting for anything, you're over them, you're not even thinking about them, you're not texting them, calling them, you're not looking for closure, you don't care about getting answers, you have pressed on with your life, you realize you're calling a spade, and hey, I'm pressing on. They will come back personally if you allow them to destroy you. A lot of them will try to bully their ways back in. They will harass you and make threats. They will hang out, keep allowing you to see them places where you feel threatened not to get into a relationship. And some of them, okay, will wait until you're back in a relationship dealing with somebody new. You're actually in a relationship, okay, not a situationship. You've done the inner work, you're healing, you're looking good, you're doing good, you're feeling good, your money is good. Hey, they'll wait for this to happen, and they will return. If you let them, they will return. And when they come back, it's going to be hell to tell the captain. You understand? They are going to come back and destroy you with everything in them. And they won't leave. They won't leave like before, just leave you depleted. Last time they tripped you down and, they twisted your ankle. This time they're going to trip you down and break your legs. This is what they want to do to you. They can't stand the fact that you were able to thrive out of everything you've been through with them. How dare you heal? How dare you do better? This is when you have deemed them insignificant. This is when you figured out, like, listen, everything you done to me, yeah, it didn't work. You couldn't fool me. I wasn't stupid. You thought you had me, but you didn't. You may have had me for some time, but I caught on to who you were. Yeah, and I am glad that you are gone. When you feel like this about that narcissist, and they can feel it in the air, and they will. This is why it's so important to cut off all energy going towards them. All your thinking patterns, the things you think about, all this giving them fuel when they're not around, because they can feel it in the air. They get this energy from you. These evil things are something serious, y'all, and you have to be able to cut this off. You have to be able to cut it off in the physical, cut it off in the spiritual. You have to cut it off in the air so they don't get any radar on you. You have to cut them completely out because they know. And when you are doing better, when things are going good for you, when you are pushing and you are making it, you got your money right, you probably got a new car, you probably going to the gym, you looking good, you smelling good, you've got a new relationship going on, somebody who actually adores you and you adore them just the same. Yeah, they will come back to try to destroy you. Yes, they will. They will have every sorry in the book, how they made a mistake, how it wasn't worth it, how this other person treated them. Mind you, listen, it doesn't change, right? They will come back to do all these, hoover you as if you don't know who they are. And you can't let cognitive dissonance send you to a place where you don't know who they are. You have to remember who you were dealing with, how hard it was living with this person, how evil this and devious this person was, how diabolical this person is trying to destroy you. You can only imagine what they're doing to the person that they were dealing with before you, after you, and wanting to come back and do these things to you. Keep in mind that when they get away from you, listen, they will stay away as long. Listen, if you're still pouting behind them, and you're still calling, and you're still texting, you're missing that narcissist, listen, they don't give a flying hoot, okay? This is what they want. They get fuel from you being this way. But the moment they find out, which they shouldn't be able to find these things out, because if you go no contact and you close all areas that leads to your life, if you close every crack, every crevice that leads to your life, they can't come back in. You won't be letting them back. They can't get back to you. They won't know what's going on with you. If that means cutting off family members, and like I said in the video before, all mutuals, this would stop them from being able to do that. You have to be serious about your healing. You have to be serious about getting rid of this individual. Because let me tell you something. If you had financial ruin from them the first time, say you were evicted and lost your place to stay. Say you lost your car dealing with a narcissist. Say your credit was messed up. They ruined you with credit cards and they left you financially depleted, physically depleted, just tired and drained. Sometimes sexually depleted, because that's all they really care about, right? I mean, let's really talk about it. Think about this. You have to not let this individual back. I don't care what their story is or who treated them bad. And y'all know, and I'm not the only one, y'all know that we are all empathic people, right? We're good people. So it's funny how we can still feel bad for that narcissist, right? It's funny how we still have feelings about the narcissist. We can still feel bad for them after all that they've done. And guess what? Do not feel bad for that narcissist. This is one emotion you have to turn off. Turn it off. Do what you need to do to turn this. Listen, you can't feel bad for a narcissist. You can't. You become their food when you feel bad. You are perfect prey when you feel bad for the narcissist. Do not feel bad. You don't give. Listen, you should not care what they're going through, who they're going through it with, and what is happening to them. That is their problem. It's not your problem. It's not your issue. Why should you care? You should not care. Excuse me, y'all, I am out in nature and it is loud. But why should you care? You should not care what they have going on. That is not your business what they have going on. It's not your business. Learn to cut off your emotions dealing with the narcissist. And you easily can do this by going no contact. It's very easy. And yes, some of y'all can't go no contact. I know it. But minimal contact is possible. Make it your business to go minimal contact as possible. Minimize your talking, because guess what? If you got children with this thing, yes, I said thing. Only imagine that, huh? Imagine that. Imagine sharing your children with a narcissist, huh? These are the people I really feel for, the ones that have children and the ones who have married them. Because guess what? Listen, I shared a bank account with a narcissist and couldn't get out of the bank account, okay? So I can imagine if you're married to them. Y'all, I had a bank account with the narcissist for maybe 6 months or less, and it took me almost 3 to 4 months for them to let me off the account. I did everything possible to free myself from a bank account with this narcissist. I tried everything. And the bank teller tells me, she says, you know what, I can give you one option. You know, when I sat down with the supervisor, I can give you an option. You know, Yolanda, what you can do is you can close out the whole account and take all the money out of the account, and that'll close you out of the account. So basically what you're telling me is, even though the funds in the account isn't mine, I can still close the account because I'm co-on the account, right? I can still close the account. The narcissist, just take all the narcissist's money out and they won't have anything. Y'all, that was an option for me. I could have done that. But I chose not to do that because I did not want this individual coming anywhere near me. I wanted them to stay away from me. You know, and you wasn't going to use that. And they never took the money out, right? I'm figuring with the hopes that I would close the account by taking all the money out and they would have a reason to come after me. And I did not want that. So I stayed on the account until they finally freed me. I just went no contact and did everything behind the scenes until the bank finally let me go off that account. But it was hell for me to be able to do that. So I could imagine if you're married to them, or if you share children with them, I could only imagine. I was only on a bank account. Oh, and not to mention a house lease. And that was basically the easiest thing because, you know, they don't stop until they get you evicted and put out of certain places. Because if, you know, it gets to a point where they can't afford the things that they claim they can afford. They can't pay for the things that they claim they can pay for, right? Y'all, if y'all check their background, they have evictions everywhere. They just get kicked out of everywhere. But they'll do this so the person that they're dealing with gets kicked out on the street. This is what they want. Once the demise of the relationship steps in, this is what they want to happen. They want you out on the street. They don't care where you go. See, they have another supply to go to. They're just going to live in somebody else's house and mooch off of them, right? Hoping to leave you outside on the street, whether you have children. They don't care what you have going on. They're hoping to leave you financially ruined. They don't care what you got going on. They just want to get away from you. And they're hoping to leave you homeless, without a car, no money. They hope you can't even eat, actually. You can't even feed yourself. They want you to rely on them for everything. Is that evil or what? Is it evil or what, y'all? You guys, I had to come to y'all and bring y'all this video. It was on me to bring this video to y'all to let you guys know you can't do it. You can't. You cannot let them back. You have to remember how they behave. Don't you let this get in the way of, oh, they're sorry. Oh, they miss you so much. Oh, these things happen. And I should have thought about, listen, they didn't think about a darn thing. They don't care about you. They will wait for you to get everything you got to get. Put yourself back together into one piece. Bring back your peace. And come back to turn it into pieces. Remember, with the narcissist, if it can't be peace, then it must be pieces. We know it's never peace. It'll always be pieces. Remember that. They will never give you anything positive. They don't thrive in positivity. And they don't want you to thrive in positivity either. That's the goal of the narcissist, to come and ruin you in every way possible. Steal, kill, and destroy. That's the goal. Remember that. You guys, I just want to bring y'all this video. Take the time out to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, until next time.